Want to make sure the lighting looks good. Do y'all see me? All right, here we go. Today we're going to talk about Cardi B. Cardi B has truly shown that the bar is in hell. So for those of you who don't know, Cardi B has filed for divorce from her husband, Offset. Now, this isn't the first time that she's filed for divorce. It might be like the second or third time, but this time it seems like she's ready to cut ties. She's tired of the infidelities, being mistreated, made a fool of. But here's the thing. She's pregnant. I talked about Cardi B in one of my previous videos and kind of compared her situation to what I call the unicorn effect. Basically, this idea that no matter what signs a man shows us, we as women tend to think that we can change him. You know, we're different than all of the other women. We're the unicorns, we're gonna have a different result, even though he's showed a pattern consistently that we're probably gonna get the same result. I'm not coming for Cardi B. I don't believe in tearing other women down, especially when they're going through a rough patch. But for me, it's more about the lesson in her experience. What I found interesting was some of the responses on social media, particularly from women who are like, yeah, you know, well, she might have kids with him, but at least she's married. At least her kids are by the same man. At least she's not a baby mom. And I do commend her for that. You know, I'm a big advocate of marry before carry. But the fact that women have seen this progression of Cardi B basically being treated like trash throughout her marriage and still feeling like there was something to praise about that because she's not a baby mom or a single mom at least, it shows that our standards are just very low. We have become so accustomed to baby mom, baby dad culture that any sort of a relationship, any sort of a commitment, we kind of glamorize it or pedestalize it because it's better than nothing. And it's actually pretty sad, you know? I want us as women to do better with loving ourselves and respecting ourselves so that we don't see any little scraps that we get from someone as something to be proud about. And I know that that might sound harsh, but it is what it is. A man committing to you but cheating throughout the entire commitment, or, you know, being half in, half out, to me, that is not better than being a single woman. We place so much of our value, our worth, our status in society on having a title, right? Being a missus, having a ring. There has to be more than that. It's kind of like when people say that relationships need more than love. Love can be the foundation of the marriage, but there's so many other things that are needed to make it work, right? There needs to be respect. There needs to be healthy communication, compromise, so on and so forth. I feel the same way about marriage. Having a marriage contract, having rings on your finger is not enough. There needs to be more to that. I don't know if we really recognize the magnitude of what we're saying when we co-sign beliefs like that, but you're pretty much sending the message that a man can treat you like crap, never live up to his word, make promises that he can't keep, and that's okay as long as, hey, he committed to me, at least we got married, at least we had kids within a marriage, so I'm not a baby mom. Instead of being so focused on ring, title, the caliber of the men that we're going for should live up to what a husband is. If you think about a man isn't just gonna go out and put a ring on any woman's finger. At least most men won't. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. They're gonna have standards for that. They identify that, okay, this is someone who I wanna be with long-term for the rest of my life versus someone who might just be in my life for a season or for a night. They recognize those differences. Women, I don't know, I feel like we kind of get blinders on. As soon as feelings get involved and commitments get involved, we're like, okay, boom, this is my end all be all. This man wants to commit to me, cool, I'm gonna take it because I wanna have that title of being a wife. Whole time we're not thinking about the fact that this man might not even be a good husband. He does not have husband qualities. He's not husband material, but I want him to be, or at least I just want someone to be. So I'm just gonna take what he's giving because he's the one proposing right now. And as a gentle reminder, I'm not judging anybody. Most of the things that I talk about on my channel are things that I've learned through personal experiences. At certain points in my life, I was so obsessed with getting commitment from someone who I developed feelings for that I didn't stop and think, hey, this person might not be aligned with me. One piece of advice that I really wish that I had understood and incorporated into my past dating experiences is that you cannot overperform, okay? Meaning you can't be the perfect cook, the perfect maid, the perfect girlfriend, the perfect wife. You can't overperform someone into being who you want them to be. They either are or they're not. Offset was never intended to be a husband. Maybe that will change for him in the future, but I think his track record with impregnating several women, constantly cheating on his wife, got her fighting people, catching cases over him, still to keep doing her dirty time and time again, shows that he does not have a husband mentality. The title did not match the execution. It's like being at a job and they give you the title of manager. So technically you got a promotion, you have the additional responsibilities that come with it, but they keep your pay and your benefits the same. It's a vanity title. It means nothing. Yeah, ladies, let's do better. Let's be better. You know, I really want to see women, you know, myself included, because it's a journey, right? But love on ourselves more so that we're not accepting the bare minimum. Shoot, sometimes we're accepting less than the bare minimum, if you want to be real. You are so much more than your relationship status. The fear of being single or the fear of being classified as a baby mom should never keep us in situations where we are receiving less than we deserve. Instead of saying, hey, at least I'm not a baby mom, or at least I'm married in the first place, we really take the time to pour love into ourselves so that we are radiating and operating out of love and therefore attracting love and healthy relationships. You don't want to be classified as a baby mom? Cool, that's totally fair, because I don't either. But how about we reframe our way of thinking? So instead of picking a man and deciding to stick with struggle love because you don't want to be a single mom raising children, how about we have children with men who are worth having children with in the first place? Pick a husband and not a baby dad.